Okay, now what?
All these years, and the view of the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara,
Yep, you are one.
there's
That was pretty
nothing more
obvious from your
nostalgic
ears.
than our homeland.
You're a Lofu native, Miss Lingsha?
No shit, look at him. Look at her, Don Hung.
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
Huh.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Fine. We're fine.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout.
I do think
and
she's
bear
very
fruit.
cute, but I don't think she's like the best
In my
looking character ever, but she's cute.
The rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
True. That's such a serious topic.
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yanqing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
Oh, okay, sure.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
What is it?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission.
Okay, and?
Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha.
And what's that?
The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
Interesting. Okay.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights.
You're welcome.
While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings.
True.
30 years ago, my
Notice the
mentor
back of
served
her
as
hair,
Alchemy Commission's
back
Cauldron
there is
Master.
like white. Interesting.
She
At least that's what it
recognized
looks
the
like.
emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission.
No. Yeah, the back of her
In the
hair is
end-
like... Huh.
She was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu. And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
Yeah, what the... Huh?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the
Ew.
disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Huh.
Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yenqing?
Learning that someone you trust.
Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions.
Yeah.
I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't
Fair
afford.
enough. Huh.
Lingsha,
Oh, hey.
you're back! Ugh, I've been waiting
What's up, girl?
ages for you.
Y'all friends? Oh boy.
Yunli! What
How
happened with your
unimpressed she
grandpa?
looked when she looked at us.
What brings you to the Alchemy Commission?
Maybe just Yang Cheng, but yeah.
Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to
they've been
Yenqing.
introduced, all right.
What a small world. You stole my sword. Give it back.
Oh boy.
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then. Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Oh boy.
Grandpa
children
used to
are
say
fighting.
that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed.
Mom, Dad, the children are fighting.
Now that I see you again,
Someone stop
I
them.
realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that
God.
nonsense?
They
I've
are
been taking
like
it easy
children,
on you
which
because
they are,
you're a
so.
guest from the Juming. But you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story. Oh, flying sword.
Fine! You don't have to give it back because I'll take it back myself!
Fight. Maybe I should call the general.
But which general should I call?
Between these
Oh yeah, the
two,
Trailblazers
who
had
do
to
you
have
think
more
is
lines
tougher?
recently.
Don't get me wrong, I'm just curious. It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it. Well,
Girl,
since
Yunli,
you
please
don't
put on
approve,
some shoes, girl.
I
Come
won't
on.
draw my sword here. I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test
Do
one
it.
another.
Fight.
I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my
Okay.
predecessors
Or,
left
go
quite
fight
a
them. I'd
mess.
rather them fight each other. I think
So,
it'd be funny to watch.
If you two
I really
want
want
to
her to
determine
kick
who's
his
better,
ass, 'cause
why not
he
focus
always
on
gets his
them
ass kicked.
instead of each other?
Every woman he's ever faced.
Clearing
and
out
man.
some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
Oh my goodness.
It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Oh man. Let's go.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here.
Uh-huh.
If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour
Yunli, you got
wins.
this. I'm on your side, girl.
Lingsha.
Show them what you got. Show them what you're made of.
always, You're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand. It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
Fair enough, I guess. I want to see
That's
them
really
fight each other,
thoughtful
but-
of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Yun Li, you got this. Go Yun Li. Oh, I don't want to be Yang Qing. I want to be Yun Li. Oh, poo.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Okay.
Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
I want him to lose. I want Yang Qing to lose. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay, this is interesting.
1,000 wonders.
I really want Yang Qing to lose here.
Through clouds.
Oh, okay. Oh, did she beat him?
See?
Oh, thank God.
I won. Your technique was all over the place, and you relied too much on speed. Is this
really want
all
him
the
to
Cloud
lose,
Knights
so.
of the Lawfu can muster? So disappointing.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself.
Oh. Well, then I'll give you a chance. Defeat me or hand over all your swords.
If you're trying to pick a fight, just ask. Because I'm ready for you.
Oh, man. Oh, shit! Beat his ass, Yun Li. Beat him. Come on, Yun Li. Woo! Get him, girl, get him. Oh. Hi.
Well fought, my young friends.
Oh my God, she's so pretty.
However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging
And again,
moving,
Yang Qing loses
while
to
the
a
other
woman.
relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets.
Oh,
with
she's
a
so
single strike.
pretty. Hi.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will.
She's so pretty. Oh my God. I'm
I
smitten.
thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy
I love her
Commission, of
hair.
all
It's the
places.
white and the blue. It's
Well,
really nice.
the Lawfu is never
I
short
think she
of
looks better in
surprises.
2D than she does in. Sorry, I think she looks better in 3D than
However,
she does in 2D.
I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Sure, I guess.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yun Li and I, we were just sparring.
Sure you were.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords, and she swung her sword with
So,
full
are we
strength.
tracking that we're gonna ship
No grudges between you.
her and her?
I don't believe it.
Lingsha and FEIXIAO here? 'Cause I'll ship it.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady FEIXIAO? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
FEIXIAO? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou
Indeed,
Yanqing?
that's who it is.
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Lawfu,
Oh, she's
too.
so pretty. Oh my God.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Great General. Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it.
She's so pretty.
Ooh,
I'm like,
I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General.
Really?
Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
oh my God, look at her wink.
Sounds much better, right?
The wink.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yun Li, shouldn't you politely thank
She's
General
so
FEIXIAO for
tall,
her guidance
too, like,
and
oh my
bury the
God.
hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time
We'll
we
see
fight.
about that one. I hope you do, though. Please beat his ass. She's
This is
so
how she
fucking tall.
apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General FEIXIAO.
She's so pretty. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Nani? Oh, okay.
Thanks for stepping in, General FEIXIAO.
So we're
Otherwise, I'd
shipping
have had to knock them out with
Linksha
my
and fish out, right?
incense.
Because, like, the Yuri go crazy here.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Oh, we're shipping these two real hard.
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget,
They're fucking
you'd have been
later
waiting
tonight.
decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
They're fucking.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
But you're already outside. What do you mean? Okay, bye, I guess. The woman fish out lives you watch the ancient seaside shore to wait.
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
Her ears are so much bigger than Jiao Cho's, which is interesting. Huh. What if that's a...
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
Uh-huh.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
His voice is so deep, and it's like, oh my god, like it like resonates in your bones. It's like, oh, he's so hot.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer.
And then you don't
And
heal
now
in
all
your...
of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
Interesting.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns,
shut
but
the
within the
fuck up, you're just
force of its
Kazuha.
collective momentum. Recognizing this
Bro,
fact
he's literally
reveals the
reciting
true
poems
measure
like Kazuha
of
does. That's
power.
funny.
Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
Oh.
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything
What?
about my condition.
Condition? What? Huh?
She just told me to enjoy some tasty
What
food.
condition? What's your problem? What's wrong? Oh. Eyes are open. Serious.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you.
What's her...
Actually,
What's wrong
I
with
found
her?
some leads.
What's wrong with her? What
Well,
illness?
life and death, Jiao Zhou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military
Whoa.
career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days.
Huh.
As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long.
Oh, look at that outfit. She's all torn up from battle, I guess.
You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Oh.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner
Oh,
tonight?
here we go.
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
They're so cute. I ship them so hard.
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Whomst? You calm? Question mark. Yangxing is here. Return to the something sanctum. Okay.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so
March, your
awesome.
lesbianism is showing.
I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
It's pretty cool.
And mine too.
You're always getting beat, Yangqing. Always.
Yeah, but to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Funny you say that, March.
You think so too, right?
Sure.
I agree. General FEIXIAO is indeed impressive.
And really hot.
I was talking about Yanqing, actually.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled sword masters out there, seeing General FEIXIAO's skills today,
Well, then just
made
go
me feel
buff up your skills, man.
uneasy
I don't know.
again.
I don't go fuck what you do, Yangqing.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade,
You still got your ass
putting
kicked,
life
though.
and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against
Yeah, you still
most
got his ass kicked,
challengers.
though, Don Hung. Like, come on, man.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Dan Heng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
Okay. Scared. Something important.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Zhuming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals FEIXIAO and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
True. I'm scared. But let's see what this is. Yun Li's here. Okay. What's this all about?
Earlier at the Palace of Astrum, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huaiyan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchui for questioning.
Oh. Well,
There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation.
I think they're gonna have to.
But despite all that, I believe
I think they're gonna try to take Jing Yuan off
since you
his
joined the
position.
ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Luofu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa rescued the Xianzhou Yuchui from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance.
That's a lot of stuff.
I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction.
Genshin
They
people on
haven't
Twitter.
achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Genshin people on Twitter.
But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General FEIXIAO of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating
Really?
the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
Well, damn, okay.
No. I am too.
Okay.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Laofu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to FEIXIAO's questioning.
What's that mean?
The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and FEIXIAO's? Whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you,
Jing Yuan is
encourage you young
innocent.
folk to
Let
do
him
the
keep his
same.
job. I guess.
As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General FEIXIAO will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the
Nani?
war dance.
What? What the fuck is that?
Yes, it's this case right
Is
here.
it a sword? The case gleams with my... Yep,
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Laofu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Laofu would be the Ringmaster.
Well, I don't think so.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts.
That's right, because by...
How
yeah.
can I assign her as the ringmaster?
Right.
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
It's a sword, no?
This sword case is
knew it.
intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now.
Oh.
But in a few
What?
days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored
Okay,
inside.
what the weird... Oh, sure.
I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Juman's
Why'd you not bring it
craftsmanship.
with you?
It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands. Tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet,
Oh,
I'll just leave
weird,
the case
but
here
sure.
for now. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the
Well, I
champion
think I
of
know
the
who it's gonna be.
Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yen Xing is an excellent swordmaster.
Man, it's gonna be so funny
Representing the
when
Laofu
somebody
as
who's
the
not even
ringmaster.
experienced in the sword
So it seems
art
like a perfect
beats
gift
someone like
for
Yang
you.
Ching. Again, he's getting
Thank you for your
ass
generosity,
kicked a lot,
Elder
and
Huayan.
it's funny.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the
Hey,
word,
you're not getting it
Grandpa.
either, Yun Li.
No need
I
to
don't
beat
think.
around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best
Nah,
Yen
she
Xing.
could kick his ass easily.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah. And even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
Do it. Beat his ass.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
Looks like FEIXIAO was right.
Not to be rude or anything. We've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea.
Oh, do tell, old man.
We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
Okay. Interesting.
How does that make sense?
Yeah, true.
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories,
So they have to
it's
work
even
together
more so
to
to
train
pass
their
on your
apprentice.
skills and spread the way of swordplay.
It's pretty funny, actually.
I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question
Well,
is,
I'm gonna point to her.
whom should the two of
March.
them take as an apprentice?
March. Yep.
Huh? Who? Wait.
Yes, you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, wait. Are you serious,
Very
General?
serious. You're gonna have fun.
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total
Fine.
newbie.
It's fine. You'll learn.
You really think I can
Yeah,
learn it?
you can do it.
Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Why not choose me?
Your talent is quite unique. Are you also interested in swordplay? But you know, based on my years of judging people, you don't really need to dive into swordplay to boost your skills. And I doubt there's anyone out there who can really show you the way forward. As for Miss March, she's like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped.
I see. Okay.
I appreciate your kind words, General Huayan. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's
It's
tactics,
fine, March.
won't
Stop
that
trying
make it hard to
to
catch
just
people
do it.
off guard during the
Stop
war
trying
dance?
to not do it. Just do it.
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Indeed.
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid
Well, I don't
fundamentals.
know about that one, but sure. Old
So
man.
Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I
Just
be
do it.
qualified
Oh
to
my
teach
God,
swordplay
come
to
on, man.
others?
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even competent to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Yangqing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
Fair enough.
I see, General. Then count me in.
Now that Yangqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
Come on, March, you can do it.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
Come on, March, do it. It's time for you to get the best swords to smash on the Express.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
What the hell?
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General Huaiyan.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yenqing and Yun Li will
Pog.
teach you the basics of the Cloud Knights
Pog,
swordplay.
pog, pog.
Yun Li and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Yeah. Cool. Now what?
General Huaiyan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
Oh.
I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world
Yeah, the
did Yun
conversation
Li and I
could've
suddenly
happened,
become Miss
you
March's
know?
swordplay mentors?
Because General Huaiyan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time.
Aren't there... yeah...
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save
That
face.
makes sense. Okay, interesting.
And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this.
More cunning.
What began
than
as a
he let
simple
on- he let
contest
on.
between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Huaiyan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache.
Clearly.
My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses.
Yeah, that was kind of obvious.
I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you
Oh
to a
boy.
meeting with General FEIXIAO, where you may need to answer her questions
Oh
and clear
boy.
up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
Yes, sir. No worries. No big deal. We got this. We're on your side.
Don't worry,
Thank you, man.
General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but as the Luofu ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat
Well, we'll
me in
see
the war
about that
dance.
one, but
I know.
we'll see. I don't know if... well, we'll see. FEIXIAO meets with her old commander of Sushan seemed race. Yeah, I did,
Illustrious Merlin's
Yukong!
claw waiting for me, and for so long too. It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General FEIXIAO.
Old buddy, old pal. I don't know if we're, we should be FEIXIAO with
since we last saw
Yukong,
each other.
or we should be
Right, Yukong?
FEIXIAO with Lingsha, or both.
Yes, back then you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Luofu's
Then again,
Rainbow
Yukong
Orbit
had
Fleet.
that old
Who
lover,
would have
but
thought
she's
that
dead
upon
now, so
meeting
like,
again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I
That's
wouldn't
another thing.
say
Why
I've been
does
seeing you in
FEIXIAO not have a
30 years.
tail?
After all, your great victories are
30 years,
announced through the
goddamn.
Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
Nani?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again?
Jiao
Was
Cho.
it Pichu?
Pichu.
Or Kachio?
No, Jiao Cho.
Jiao Cho.
Yeah.
He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today.
Why is there no healing in his fucking
Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express
Look, man, just play the
became
video
involved.
back and then let them
This
see it all
puzzle has
happen
many
in real
missing
time.
pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons.
Interesting.
The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting
Where
the
is
Alliance's
Loja?
principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge waterscape, which in turn
but,
disrupted
like, it
the
was kind of
Vidyadhara's
important to
dutiful
do
watch
that.
over the Ambrosial
Sort of.
Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
Yeah, good idea.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General
Bruh.
Jing Yuan right now, but
Come on, he didn't do
you
anything
know how I am.
wrong. Like, what the hell?
the Lawfu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Why? And who?
Hule?
Oh.
You mean that Hule?
Fuck.
The Borisin Warhead? The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
For fucking what reason?
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but
why is he
yes,
nemesis?
the very
What the
same
fuck?
Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit
Once his
him
power,
now,
she's gonna
of all
kill him to
times?
take it as hers.
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here. To reassure
And she's
them.
gonna kill him. Maybe. I don't know what she's gonna do, actually.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the
Oh,
thing you
about
asked
Ting Yun?
for.
Tell me more.
Hold.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo.
Damn. But where's Ting Yun?
However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong.
What?
Have you heard of a person named Ron May?
What? Huh. Sus. Ting Yun's alive? Question mark? Day 2.
I'm still feeling sleepy. Did I oversleep? Where did March and Don Hung go?
I don't know. Oh, they're over there. What's going on?
There you are.
Hello. What's going
You
on?
haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up
Right,
especially
we gotta
early
do that,
so
I
I can
guess.
start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Gotcha.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master
What's your
Yanqing?
shield, brother?
This is, the first time someone has called me master.
Jesus.
I need to, get used to it.
Okay, whatever, man.
Ahem. Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight.
That's so.
I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
Punishment. What will you do? March is always a good girl.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
Cool.
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't be too easy on her.
Don Hung, do you even have a heart? Did you lose it somewhere? By the way, where's Yun Li?
Yeah, where's she?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Let's do it then, I guess. March 7 Blades, you not hung. Okay, have fun. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late?
Lord, here we go.
Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing. Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
She's so like.
Wait, were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette
boy.
is all about.
They're gonna be bickering,
She might be my
and trying to fight
apprentice,
each other this
but
entire
it's customary for
training
the master
shit,
to
aren't they?
personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring.
We'll see.
You won't be complaining about Luofu swordplay then.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their
Oh boy,
apprentices.
March, I'm so sorry you have to deal with this girl.
Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse
Oh, her
mentorship
outfit.
gift from me to you. I hope you put it to
Cool.
good use.
The outfit.
What's this? Xianzhou clothing?
It's so interesting how
It's
she gets
so
to do that,
beautiful.
you know?
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
Nice.
You're awesome, Master Yun Li! See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword
Y'all are
skills.
supposed to work together, Yun Li and Yang
Actually,
Ching.
I've prepared something too.
What?
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
What is it?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons.
Oh.
So, I went out of my way
Nice.
to prepare a pair of swords overnight.
They're nice looking swords. They're pretty.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Cute.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yunli?
The real competition is just getting started. I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Moments later, she changed clothes, and let's see it. Look at her! How cute. She looks so
So what do you
good.
think, masters? Does this outfit
She's so
suit
cute.
me?
Kawaii.
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
Cute, actually. Genuinely.
Ahem. All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try
She
exchanging
looks so
a
good
couple
now.
of moves
She's so
with her.
cute. Okay.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson?
Yes, we are.
Isn't that a bit too
It's
intense?
fine. Just do it. It's fine.
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
Makes sense. Let's do it.
If you're ready, let's begin.
How'd you measure all?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Oh, we get to use them in battle. How fun. Oh, we get to use them in battle too.
Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March.
Okay.
Lafu's swordplay is all about being swift and agile in your movements.
Yeah, so March is like a support unit, I
Ignore him.
think.
Strength is everything. Like this?
Well done!
Look at her. She's so cute. Look at her little boba tea.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, what does this do?
With a true heart, I'm starting to get the hang of it.
What's her ult? Oh yeah, I remember.
Show you what I can really do.
Look how cute. She's so cute.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
She's so cute. Oh my god.
What are you mumbling about? Isn't this sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool? I didn't expect the first lesson to be so
But you did
intense.
well. You did good.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Lafu swordplay.
Cool.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Yep, for sure.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her
Strength.
Oh boy.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
These two are gonna
I
be
could ask
at it
you
for
the
the
same
entire
thing.
time.
Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of
I would
wielding
agree with
two
Yunli
swords
here,
is
actually.
not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you?
Schizo.
A lunatic?
No, schizo.
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
True.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
Oh, poor March. Just be in the room, starts to say, yeah. Funny. Okay, let's see. What do they want her to do next? The time marches on and days turn to more. I see.
Dear Himeko,
Oh,
Mr.
cute.
Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going? As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yenqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Huaiyan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be.
Funny. Cute.
I tried to drag her into this, but she refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yenqing wouldn't
So
have
she
it.
gotta do it by herself, okay.
Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks,
Dang.
my sword skills have improved a lot.
Just a few weeks,
Both
okay.
my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills
It'll
and
be
impress
funny.
you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Cute. Days and nights fly by and the... Yep, okay, war dance fast approaches. Under the strict supervision of Master 7 tries tirelessly, almost developing the tennis hall. Okay. On that day, after the sword training...
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine.
I
in
wonder
the
if we'll
war
get to
dance.
actually see that happen or not. I don't know. Oh, we get to talk to her. That's interesting.
Perhaps I might have a shot at beating both masters in the ring?
Probably not. They'd still kick your butt, probably. Both of them.
Oh, get real. You've only been practicing for a short
Also, it looks
while.
like they're getting along more now,
How
which
could
is
that
nice.
possibly happen?
With your talent, Miss March, if you dedicate a few more decades to training, you might eventually be able to defeat Yun Li.
Decades? But I'll be an old lady by then. No.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up!
Oh, the cute.
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yenqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield
Yeah, but you
one.
wield like a great
So
sword,
remember
girl.
how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt.
Yeah, she kind of did,
Second,
though.
you'll never kick my butt.
Yeah,
Third,
sure.
how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Oh, jeez. Children, please.
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance.
March's face.
Deal?
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving
Yeah, it
between
looked
you
like for a minute
lately.
there, but Oh, Moza.
There was talk that the leading
And Jiao Zhou.
disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off
Or
in
is
the
it
war
just Moza?
dance.
Oh, it's
but
just
for
Jiao Zhou. I
some
thought it was
reason,
Moza too.
they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their
I
own.
thought that was his shoes. I haven't learned their
Turns
shoes yet.
out,
But
the
hi, honey.
rumors are true.
He's so cute.
Tomorrow is the big day
Oh,
of
it's
the war
tomorrow.
dance.
Okay.
Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired box from the Yaoqing.
Indeed. This is pink-haired fox.
What are you laughing at? You've got pink hair too.
Funny.
I'm Jiao Zhou, the healer working for the general of the Senzhou Yaoqing.
That's funny.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing.
Oh, really?
And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the general's orders to take care of some official business.
Okay, Jiao
I didn't
Zhou.
mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
Plus.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over.
That's so. Jiao Zhou.
From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools.
What?
Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with.
Mr. Cookspin.
It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make
He's
double the
got a
progress
point,
in half
you know.
the time. For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef
Yellow
when
what
simmered.
now?
It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. I mean, apprentice.
I'm getting hungry, I'm getting hungry, I'm getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Cook her something, Jiao Zhou.
Are you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Yeah, how funny, considering.
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Senzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
Interesting.
So, you're the general's cook?
Yeah, no?
I'm a healer.
No, you're not.
But anyway,
No, you're not.
a cook who isn't interested in health
You
doesn't make
still
for a good
don't.
advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing.
Oh.
After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
Seems like you're just gonna fun it.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids? Ugh.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No, I don't.
No.
No.
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower
Alright, what kind
named
of
Yabra.
cocaine is Jiao Zhou giving these kids?
Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during
Oh.
surgery, making them painless throughout
Damn.
the entire process. However,
increase
the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long life species
That don't
can
sound. Why are you giving this to us? Why are we talking about this?
This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in
That's a
your
little
hands.
disturbing.
That may be so. But still, I prefer
Why
settling
was he
things
wanting to
with a
give us
sword
that?
than,
The fuck?
you know.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Feeble scholar. Well, I wonder where I've heard that before. Al-Haytham.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here. Not persuading you to
Are
poison
you
anyone.
sure about that?
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
I think Jiao Cho could be scary when he wants to
Picture
be.
this. 2 individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life
his
and
eyes are
death
open.
hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive.
Okay. Sir.
Surviving the battlefield
So serious
reshapes
right now.
all
He's really hot when
notions
he's
of
serious.
worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiao Cho. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience?
Because reasons? I don't know.
This is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights.
Sure, I guess.
The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
Sure.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony
Well,
venue for
come
myself yet.
watch it, I guess.
Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss
No,
March haven't
I would like to
seen it
go
either,
there.
right?
But that's
Well
not a
then,
place we can go.
I'll give you all a tour.
What about going to the Shackling prison? What happened to that? Like, are we supposed to be going there? Okay.
Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh, they're the same height. Then again, she has heels on, so